Welcome to the Kahler Podcast. This time we're talking about the No Route 2000 Series fixed bridge. This is something that we don't officially make. However, they have been done by special request in the past. How you doing today, Gary?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've made quite a few of these for special people, and now we're looking at making them in production.
This does take care of a bunch of problems with the traditional Tune-O Matic bridges.
Well, one of the biggest items is the crushing of the bridge from the stop tail piece and going over the bridge, and we're trying to solve some of those problems.
Yeah, most people crank that tailpiece way too low, and that creates tension that crushes the center of the bridge. You can actually see that if you hold a bridge up against a straight edge.
Well, the string spacing adjustability is a big plus because you can adjust them left and right from 2.030 to 2.125, and you can use that. It also has up and down, of course, for your radius, and in and out for intonation. That's the benefits of that, plus the locking studs in the back and the disc so that you can get the angle of the string going over the rollers.
Yeah, Gibson and Fender spacing are not the same. A lot of people forget that back in the early days, before F spacing and trembuckers, your Gibson spacing was actually tighter than the Fender. So being able to adjust this helps a lot.
And you also can have your selection of witness point rollers and steel, brass, or composite, whatever it is that you would like.
Yeah, that's actually quite a bonus and why it's a 2000 series and not a 7000 series. I also really like that you can remove the fixed part from the plate and actually turn it into a whammy bar, put the cam of your choice in.
Well, that would be down the road if you would like to have a whammy bar and you have just a regular Les Paul or Gibson bridge on that spacing. You'd have to route it for a tremolo. And in that case, this is convertible to a tremolo, yes.
Now, of course, by that point, you'd be so familiar with the system, you'd probably have a pretty good idea that you wanted to actually do that.
Yeah, I think so. That's a fair point.
Yeah, and you know, the amount of wood that's taken out for the cam is very minimal compared to every other whammy bar there is out there.
Not only wood for the cam, but also you do no back routing whatsoever. And so you got all your wonderful wood there.
I would think that probably to see if we have enough interest. Would you be interested in seeing if people wanted to take pre-orders on this?
Yes, I would say that. And that would give us an indication of what the run would be. Let me just put it that way. You know, if we make 50 or we make 100 or we make 500, there's a big difference there.
So this will be available for pre-order up on the website, and you can let us know. Put some money down on your pre-order, and you will have one as soon as where are we at here? Are we still prototyping, or is this a pilot run?
This will be a pilot run. We have we've got about a dozen in stock right now, but the fact is we need to do a run of 100 to 500 pieces. We're trying to determine exactly how many we're going to do.
That sounds pretty good for now. So until next time, I've been Eddie Kernan.
Yep, Gary Kahler, and hey, thank you for watching, and we really will appreciate your comments.
See you next week.
You bet.